Welcome back to MWE Satin. As you can see, Ino Toyo is in control of this match as she delivers a belly-to-belly suplex on Juicy Lucy. Now a leg drop. Nicely applied there. Grapple reversed. Ino Toyo with a back suplex on Juicy Lucy. Yeah, this match is getting very intense by the minute here. Now Ino Toyota grapples. Ooh, what's she doing? Holy macaroni, she's setting her up for the Tokyo Driver. Actually it's the Ino Driver. About to go for the cover here. Only got two. Juicy Lucy got the shoulders up just in time before that 3 came down. Or before that hand came down for the 3. Anyway, those were multiple leg drops Ino delivered to Juicy Lucy. Now putting in that groundwork. Ooh, nice clothesline by Ino Toyota. And now she's about to go for a triangle hold here, trying to apply pressure on the arm and the neck of Juicy Lucy. But Juicy Lucy fighting off that submission hold with ease. And now grabbing the nose of Ino. That's one thing about Juicy Lucy. She tends to fight dirty. But at least she delivers a modified Hurricane Rana on Ino Toyota. And now she's putting in those juicy jabs to the face of the ruthless rebel Ino Toyota. And now she's going to set her up for a juicy clover leaf. Juicy Lucy applying the juicy clover leaf on Ino Toyota. That was a nice submission hold being applied on Ino. Trying to go for a grapple attempt but gets countered by Ino. And now she's hoisting her up over her shoulders here. Juicy Lucy trying to get out of that, and with gusto she does with that counter DDT. Ino Toyota is now in trouble as Juicy Lucy is setting her up for one of her patented finishers. One of the most deadliest finishers in her arsenal. Juicy Lucy setting up Ino Toyota with the Juicy Brain Buster. The Juicy Brain Buster on Ino Toyota, and the referee counts it. Ino Toyota with the shoulders up. I guess she was able to survive the Brain Buster. The Juicy Brain Buster. Irish whip reversed. Ino Toyota on the top rope. And comes down hard with that Bulldog. Ino Toyota back on the offensive as she grapples. Now what's she going to do? Oh, try and go for another Magnum Driver or whatnot. But instead gets hit with a German suplex by Juicy Lucy, who signals that this is the end. As she's trying to kick her in the abdomen, but gets blocked by Ino. Spinning wheel kick by Ino Toyota. Nicely done. Ooh, kick to the abdomen. But now, Juicy Lucy is now setting up Ino Toyota with one of her other deadly finishers. The very finisher she used on Brontosaurus Keone and Daisy James, the Juicy Jackknife. But look at this. Ino Toyota was able to get up out of that one. Juicy Lucy back on the attack on that arm, and now grappling, in which going for an Irish whip but gets countered. Ooh, trying to go for another clothesline, but Juicy Lucy was able to get out of the way on that one. Swinging DDT by Juicy Lucy. And now once again Juicy Lucy setting up Ino Toyota with that Juicy Brain Buster. Juicy Lucy is not afraid to dismantle her opponents. Well, she was when she was a face, but now that she's a heel, she's not afraid to destroy her opponents with that Juicy Brain Buster. And what's this? Ino Toyota with the shoulders up. Ino doesn't plan to give up anytime soon, folks. Juicy Lucy now back on the attack as she grapples. Ooh, man, Ino Toyota counters. Now Juicy Lucy counters. Juicy Lucy with the German suplex on Ino Toyota. Nicely executed. And now picks up Ino. Once again setting her up for the Juicy Jackknife. The very move that she used on Brontosaurus Keone and Daisy James. Yep, this is the very move in which will end this match once and for all. Drags her away from the ropes just so she can get a decent pin, and the referee counts it. And just like that, Juicy Lucy gets the win over Ino Toyota. You gotta give Ino Toyota credit. She tried her very best to win this match, but in the end, the juicy one came out on top. Who will be next in line to become Juicy Lucy's next victim? Only time will frickin' tell. Yes, indeed. The crowd definitely is a little bit silent and shocked at the fact that Ino Toyota lost to this woman. But anyway, your winner, the juicy one, Juicy Lucy. And we will be right back with more action here on MWE Satin. We will be right back, so don't go anywhere, or else you will miss it all.
Please do it for me. We'll see hours now, baby.